Today is week 2 of the NFL season and week 1 for Cam Newton of the Carolina Panthers. Newton was inactive for last week's game against the Buccaneers with a rib injury, and he is listed as probable for today's game against the Detroit Lions. So what kind of season do I expect from Cam Newton? I really believe that Cam Newton has the ability to finish in the top 3 as far as MVP voting for the NFL in 2014. And why do I feel so strongly about Newton going forward? Well, first of all, he's on one of the premier teams of the NFC, and you have to be on a good team to get noticed like that to begin with. But more importantly, I think Cam Newton has developed as a pocket passer. He's a phenomenal athlete, as we all knew he would be coming out of Auburn in 2011. And he's matured as a pocket passer, he's matured as a football player, as a leader, and as an overall playmaker. He's blossomed before our very eyes. I remember in 2011, which was his rookie year, he basically, for all intent and purposes, as far as I'm concerned, he didn't even know what he was doing out there. He was just going off of pure athletic talent, and he managed to throw for 4,000 yards and rush for 14 touchdowns at the quarterback position. And I think of all the quarterbacks, the dual threat guys that are out there today, Cam Newton has the most, the highest probability of throwing for 4,000 yards and rushing for 1,000 yards in a single year. But, you know, even if he doesn't meet those exact statistical benchmarks, he's still becoming a great player before our very eyes. And then, you know, in 2012, he had to eat a big chunk of humble pie because he was still putting up really good statistics, but his team was going nowhere, and they won 7 games, and the Carolina Panthers found themselves once again out of the playoff picture. So the questions started to arise with Cam Newton. Are you just a fantasy stat guy, or can you actually deliver the mail-in win on Sundays? So in 2013, his third year, Cam Newton really had to get back to basics. And that's when I think, that's when the maturity really started to show itself last year. He was not only an athlete, but now he was becoming a quarterback. And in 2013, he threw for a career-high 61.7% completion percentage, and a career-high 24 touchdown season, while still rushing the ball for over 500 yards on the ground. So, you know, I think he's starting to put it all together, and he's just scratching the surface of what he can do. And this year, I think, will be a phenomenal season for him, and I see no reason, barring injury, why he wouldn't finish in the top 3 vote-getters of NFL MVP for 2014. So that's what I've got to say about Cam Newton. I want to hear what you guys got to say. He's a very polarizing figure. A lot of people, they're on his bandwagon, and then a lot of people aren't. So let me know what you've got to say. Comment, subscribe below. It's Football Rob, signing off.